WV Uncommon Place. This podcast is a variety podcast that houses numerous series to cover mental health, empowerment, podcast framework, and various intimate series to get to know the hosts. Along with occasional movies reviews and dives in pop culture with our event podcast episodes. The Uncommon Place digs into bringing guests on that stories don't fit the mold and are very different. WV stands for the great state of West Virginia, and every quarter we cover something in West Virginia. Stacy and myself JR are your hosts, so please come along for this venture to our Uncommon Place.
Welcome to West Virginia Uncommon Place. Today's episode is just another one of these episodes that I make a little quick short one just to do. Getting towards the end of the year, everybody's getting ready for resolutions and different things that they're gonna work up for themselves. Me personally, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I'm gonna keep on the road that I've been on and stay on that. So enough said about that. One topic I like to talk about is common courtesy. Common courtesy for your other person around you, or just people that are involved with you. Common courtesy is like a dying art. People are so in a rush to either impress people or to get on with their business that they forget common courtesy. Common courtesy is not the utmost thought, but a thought about someone is just a simple consideration. Consideration is something that gets lost with people nowadays. So me, for instance, I always try to be very courteous to the people around me, and I'm talking about everyone. I sometimes get mad because I think more of people than they think of me, and I create my own drama there. So that's one thing that I've been working on all year long. I have lessened my load when it comes to not so much social interaction, but the type of dictation over myself that I give to other people, how I let people do things for me or do that or not do that for me. And that way it doesn't complicate things and it makes things a little bit more rational for me. I don't have to just put on airs and be nice. Nah. If what's that? I want to thank Rodis for this. Rodis Hunt, actually, of the Rodis Law podcast. "Woo for the Children" by Nas. And it was a clear part he said in that song. I don't work this hard to be around people I don't like. And that has been the hardest thing to ring with me all year long. I don't care what I've done. This has been the first year that I've not taken a back seat to anything. Like I experienced life a little bit better and wiser by biting my tongue, by just looking, observing, and seeing how everybody acts around me, how everybody interacts, and how people do without me in certain situations. Because I used to always try to be a captain save a hoe type person, not saving a woman or anything like that, but a captain. I'm trying to save everybody from being a lost cause, and I stopped doing that. And people that I dictate that are lost causes or things like that, they figure their situation out. It's just nowadays I've learned that not every situation needs to involve me, and not every situation needs my opinion. After learning these few things, I have grown as a person. Like, I feel better. I go do things with Stacy. I have no issues where I go, what type of fun I have, what I want to do. I do these things with no opinion, with no ridicule, with nothing from anyone else. So I pass this along to everybody. It's always good to be very social because I'm still a very social person. But the cool thing that you can do now as a person, as a human being, is once you set these boundaries that you need in life, which we talked about in some episodes ago, you can check back on those in September. It's 3 episodes altogether. You can kind of lock in how you want to be, who you want to be, and why you want to be the person that you are. And it makes life so much easier. Now, building up to this, I'm not going to have any New Year's resolutions, anything like that. And this is actually demo number 9 because we do the demos and I do an extra demo here and there. Like I said, I'm just gonna stay real positive in what I do, and like I've learned that I can't press any issue, if it takes away my happiness. My happiness is more important than anything that's not making me happy. Um, and I know that sounds like a real gripping topic or thing to think about, but a lot of us, have you ever thought, like, really, how much of your happiness do you sacrifice for other people, jobs, individuals, and things like that? Nope, not me no more. I um I was at a job that I really was strongly happy with, and they told me at this job, and this is what fucking killed me. And yes, that is my foul language for the week. They told me I wasn't worth a certain amount of money, and when they did that, it started this downward spiral for me. It wasn't that life was getting bad or nothing, but just I just didn't feel good no more. I just didn't. I felt like I was always hustling. I was always out here trying to do this and that, and not accomplishing a thing, not moving any mountains, and not feeling good about myself. And once again, the whole scenario being happy. And I forgot the little minor things that made me happy. And being a person of as they say, high octane fuel of 98, 93 fuel, a, a crowd takes a lot from a person. Three people take more than a crowd takes from a person, because I can deal with a crowd all day, but three, 4, or 5 people that you help in life, that is time consuming. That takes up your time. And I'm not talking about girlfriend, children, nothing like that. I'm just talking about if you deal with 3 people on a regular basis and you worry about them a little bit more than you worry about yourself, that stuff gets time consuming. And it eats at you. So I had to learn, like, step back. There's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and there's 7 days. People can get 3 days of my full attention, but the other 4 days, I'm gonna do what rhyme and reason makes me feel good. Even if it's just something simple. Like, I learned, like, I like to listen to some R&B music and some different music. Well, I'm the type of person, I only catch one song I like. I like one song. I like the remix, the sister's remix, the cousin daddy's mother remix, and then I add it to my playlist, and then I make it public. Um, One major thing that I shied away from that has, like, I never thought I would get away from it. I've never been one of those people that, like, take a selfie all the time, but I used to be a person that regularly had myself in front of a camera. And yes, I do record episodes every Tuesday or every other Tuesday, but I stepped away from, like, all the other major stuff that I was doing. Like, I stopped some things because I was like, man, I'm doing too much. And life is relaxing. It's calm. It's cool. I feel good in my space. And I like the people that I interact with because I'm interacting with them on the merit because I want to, not because it's any type of uh, intended agenda or any motives that are outside of just being human beings. That's the problem that we're having, and that's a detail that I'll go into later. But anyway, this was just a little real quick episode that I'll throw in here. Demo number 8 or demo number 9. We never know which demo this will be. I am JR from West Virginia and Commonplace. Let's see. Stacy's out on assignment somewhere. She will be back soon. We'll have to catch her whenever we can catch her. She's a busy person. And the TikTok is jumping. I want to thank everybody that's following the TikTok. The Twitch is doing what it does. I play here and there. Twitch is a touchy subject, and I need some help on Twitch. I'll be 100% honest. If you're a Twitch person, I need somebody to make me a decent West Virginia Commonplace screen overlay so I can slap it up on here and I can play some games. I'm going to try to play The Sims, or I might just jump in and play Knights of the Overcloak. We'll do something classic. But anyways, once again, I'm JR. I'm your host. Follow us at wvuncommonplace.com. I forgot the www, but just remember that. Also, you can reach us at wvuncommonplace@gmail.com. Join our amazing mailing list, and we will send out emails once a month. We're not going to do it too much. I did a test email and it went a little crazy. But other than that, when exclusive content becomes available, subscribe on our subscribe services, and you can have exclusive stuff before anybody else does, and stuff that doesn't make it to air. Also, on a back note, because I don't do enough of this, please check out our YouTube channel, because we have amazing video over there on the YouTube, and we have at least 4 episodes that have not been released and will not be released. They are only released on video on YouTube. YouTube is a different experience for us. And once again, I mean, it's good sometimes, but when I got this FaceTime camera on, it's kind of choppy, it's kind of grainy. So it is what it is. So once again, I'm JR, and I am signing off.
Please follow WV Uncommonplace on Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, TikTok, where we have some great content, Facebook, LinkedIn. Hit up the merch store at onecommonplace.square.site. Join the email list from the website, and rate, subscribe, and give feedback from your favorite podcatcher. And lastly, thanks for listening, and tune into the next episode.